Welcome to Visionary Designs, where we explore the art of creating spaces that truly reflect the harmony between design, feeling, and atmosphere. Today, we're diving into a fascinating fusion of modern minimalist living rooms with vintage touches, a design style that brings together the clean simplicity of modernity and the soul-soothing warmth of the past. This combination isn't just about aesthetics, it's about a feeling. It's about the tactile sensation of reaching out and touching a beautifully textured leather chair, or the quiet, calming atmosphere created by light filtering through a well-placed window. It's about creating a room that feels both expansive and intimate, both timeless and contemporary. As we immerse ourselves in this style, let the space envelop you. Picture yourself stepping into a living room that feels open, inviting, and serene. The walls are clean and unadorned, neutral tones, soft whites, and pale grays that open up the space. These tones reflect the light, making the room feel bigger, more expansive. It's not just about looking clean, though. It's about creating a foundation, a calm backdrop where every other element has room to breathe, to shine. You'll feel the air in the room, cool and light. There's no clutter, no visual noise. The space feels vast, and within that openness, your mind begins to feel more at ease, more at peace. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this vision of your ideal living space, make sure to subscribe to Visionary Designs for more inspiration and beautiful design ideas. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest videos. Now, let's dive deeper into the heart of this design. The furniture is sleek, low to the ground, and simple. A low-profile sofa, soft yet sturdy, rests quietly in the center of the room. It's a piece that doesn't demand attention, but gently invites you to sit, to linger. As you sink into its cushions, the tactile pleasure of soft, linen or cotton fabric against your skin brings immediate comfort. The lines are sharp, purposeful, modern. Yet, there's something different about this space. The combination of simplicity and warmth makes it feel like home, even before you've truly settled in. The minimalism here isn't cold or stark, it's intentional. It's clear that everything in the room has a purpose, but nothing is overcrowded. The space is at once open and carefully curated. Every element exists in harmony with the others. Yet, there's also something wonderfully unpredictable about it. And that's where the vintage touches come into play. These items infuse the room with personality, with history, and a connection to the past that modern furniture simply cannot provide on its own. A beautifully weathered antique coffee table rests in the center of the room. Its rich, worn wood brings warmth, and it anchors the space, creating a contrast with the sleek, modern furniture surrounding it. You can almost feel the history embedded in the table, in the surface that's been polished by time. The subtle imperfections, the scratches, the marks from years of use, make the space feel lived in, humanized. It's the soul of the room, pulling everything together. The vintage touches don't compete with the minimalism, they complement it. They add depth to the modern lines and make the space feel like it has a story, like it's been built over time, not just a place to live, but a place to experience. As you glance around, you see that the lighting only adds to this feeling. The room is bathed in soft light, creating gentle shadows that enhance the textures of both the modern and vintage elements. The warmth of a vintage brass lamp on a side table creates a striking contrast with the cool, sleek surfaces of modern chairs. It's a balancing act that feels effortless, even though it's the result of careful, thoughtful design. There's something about the way light interacts with different materials, wood, leather, metal, that adds an organic element to the space. The soft glow of the lamp doesn't just illuminate, it breathes life into the room. Textures are another key part of the equation. The sofa's soft linen is juxtaposed with the roughness of a vintage rug. The rug's fibers, thick and plush, give underfoot, adding an element of comfort, while its age-old design brings visual interest. The modern minimalist space would feel empty without these layers of tactile experiences. A leather armchair might sit beside the sofa, its surface worn smooth by years of use, exuding a feeling of warmth and history. The worn edges and rich patina of the leather invite touch, and just as you run your fingers over it, you're struck by how grounding and real this element feels. It's the sensory experience of the room that makes it feel so comforting, so welcoming. The simple, clean lines of modern furniture create a serene environment, but the touch of vintage materials provides something more, the feeling of being connected to history, to the past, and to something truly tangible. There's also an emotional aspect to this design. The fusion of modern minimalism and vintage touches creates a space that feels timeless. You're not surrounded by the chaos of clutter. You're not bombarded by bright, busy colors or patterns. Instead, you're immersed in a room that allows your mind to relax, to breathe deeply. Everything is balanced. Everything is carefully chosen to foster serenity. The vintage elements, whether it's an old painting on the wall, a retro lamp, or a distressed bookshelf, add to the calmness of the room, not through their loudness, but through their ability to tell a story. They invite you to slow down, to reflect, and to appreciate the beauty of the past. A simple yet elegant wooden bookshelf, perhaps filled with a few carefully selected books, ties everything together. It's not overflowing with items, but each one holds meaning. Some of the books may be well worn, their pages yellowed, the spines cracked. They hold a quiet richness, a connection to the past that enhances the overall atmosphere of the room. It's these details, these small, personal touches, that create a room full of character and warmth. The overall feeling is one of peaceful nostalgia, yet still firmly planted in the present. It's a space that invites you to unwind and relax, to enjoy the moment, and to appreciate the timeless beauty that surrounds you. When you look out the window, you feel the connection between the interior and the exterior worlds. The natural light flows into the room, casting a soft, golden glow on the textures and enhancing the tactile experience. The calmness of the natural world outside filters in through the windows, and you feel at one with nature. The minimalist design of the room, open, uncluttered, and light, blends seamlessly with the warmth and character of the vintage pieces inside. The air is fresh, and everything about the room feels designed to foster a calm, soothing experience. There's no rush here, no stress. Everything feels considered. Every detail matters. And as you sit back and absorb the atmosphere of the room, you can't help but feel a sense of deep satisfaction. A sense that this is a space where you can truly be yourself, where you can let go of the outside world and just be. In this modern minimalist living room with vintage touches, you're not simply experiencing the space, you're living in it. This room isn't just about furniture, it's about creating an experience, a feeling, a mood that lingers long after you've left. The combination of modern simplicity and vintage warmth doesn't just create a visually stunning room, it creates an environment that feels like home.